So as we just discussed about the prefixes, we are going to talk about the suffixes. As I told, we add some word in the end of a particular word. That is what we call suffix. If I need to give you an explanation of it, I would say added suffixes are added to words or root words. We also did the root words up till now. We did understood that it adds to our vocabulary. So root words at the time to change their parts of speech. So when you want to change parts of speech of particular word, we can add suffix to it. Okay. Parts of speech we did to change into noun to adjective, pronoun to verb, and whatsoever it is. Sorry, pronoun to something else, verb, adjectives. If you want to change it, we can add suffixes. So a basic example I would take of beauty. So beauty is a noun word. Okay. If I want to change it into verb, I would say beautify. So automatically it has turned into verb. I have added a suffix to it, ify. That is a suffix. Okay. Then if I want to turn it into adjective, I would say beautiful. So what has happened? I have added adjective to it. This has become adjective. I have added suffix to it. Then it becomes beautifully. If I want to use beautifully as adverb, I can by just adding a particular suffix to it. A word can be, a noun can be changed into verb, adjective, adverb, anyway, just by adding some suffixes to it. So this is what we understand by suffixes. I would take examples whenever you want to turn it into to form nouns. When we want to turn it into nouns, we would take help of particular suffixes. Age, we are going to talk about category wise. This is the first category. Age, ans, or say ens. A and E is different over here. Then AC, ACY, ant, ENT, ent, ness, shun, or TION, depending on the scenario. Then ship, then URE. So I would give example of words. For example, if I say it is old, so old, it is an adjective in itself. Now I would add some particular suffix to it to form it a noun. So it would be old age. Okay. Drain age. Drain age. Drain is a verb. I have added age in the end to form it a noun. So this is a particular suffix I have added. Then I would say performance. Performance. I have added ANCE, performance. Preference. Prefer ends. So prefer is particular word and ence is a suffix to it I have added. Then I would say bureaucracy. Bureaucracy. So ACY is the word I have added. Bureaucracy. Bureau, SC we can't say. That's why we have added CR in between to create it as a suffix. Then we would talk about and. Defend and defendant. We call it defendant. So ant is added. Then we would talk about ENT, superintendent. So generally we say superintend. We have added superintendent to make it a noun. Just ENT is added as a suffix at the end of a particular word. Then in front of ness, we would write freshness, politeness. So I am adding NESS. Then I would say fusion or say transition. So I'm making it a noun. To make it a noun, I need to add a particular suffix. SION, fusion. For generally it would be FUSE, fuse. To make it a noun, I have added sion. Tion to make it a, again, noun. Then friendship. Okay. Leadership. I have added ship in the end. So this is again a particular suffix to make it a noun. I am making it a noun by adding these words. Then I talk about ure. So please turn into pleasure. So pleasure is a noun. Exposure. So ure is expose. To make it a noun, I need to add ure, exposure. All right. There are some more for making it a noun. Hood, double E, meant, al, ism, tude, tude. Okay. So hood, we say childhood. Childhood. Child is a noun, and if I want to add more noun, more word to it, so I would say childhood. It is also a noun. I have added a suffix to it. Then I would say employee, double E, employee. Engagement, engagement. Then denial, trial. I'm turning it into a noun. Casteism. Okay. Attitude, attitude. Aptitude. So I am adding suffix to a particular word to turn it into a noun. Al, meant, e, hood. So to turn it into a noun, I am adding particular suffixes which belongs to noun itself. Okay. Now I would talk about adjectives. Second criteria is to make it into adjective. Certain suffixes make one word particularly adjective just by adding a particular suffix to it. Able, al, en, ful, full, ous, like, ly, ive. Okay, so able is breakable. I would give an example. Break, able. I have turned it into an adjective. This glass is unbreakable. So I have added un, negative prefix, and able, positive suffix, unbreakable. Okay. Now verbal. We are doing learning of verbal. So al is what? Is particularly a suffix. We are learning verbs and part of it. So verbal. All right. En goes gold, golden, wool, woolen, wood, wooden. So I'm turning it into adjective. This table is made of wooden or Chinese wooden, Spanish wooden. So I'm making it an adjective. Okay. Then full, beautiful. We have already discussed over here. Beautiful. All right. Curious. Curious is the word to turn it into adjective. Then childlike. This boy behaves childlike. This idea is businesslike. So what am I doing? I am adding a suffix to it to create it as an adjective. Okay. Ly, friendly. So generally people consider it as an adverb always. So sometimes it comes in the adjective part as well. Heavenly. Okay. IVE, festive. We say festival and festive. Festive. I would write it over here for you. Okay. All right. Now the third criteria is to turn it into verbs. To form verbs. When we want to form a particular word as a verb, we need to add particular suffixes to it. It, n, fy or ify. We have already added fy or ify over here. Okay. IZE. These are the four criterias where you can turn a particular word into the verb by just adding a particular suffix like active, activate. Okay. Negate, is again a word. All right. Then fasten. If you have flying or flew in an aeroplane, then you must have heard this word fasten. Fasten is to tie. We have added it as a verb. Fast means quickly, and to make it a verb, we have added a suffix en. Okay. Clarify, modify. These are the words for IFY and FY. Then for I, ZE, summarize. Give me summary of it, or you would say summarize it to me. Summarize. Summarize it to me. So what you have added over here, you have turned it into the action word. Verbs are action words. We know about it, right? So we have turned it into the action word. Summary to summarize. Then I would give one more example. Civilize, or say criticize. All right, this is how we have bifurcated the suffixes as per three categories. One is to form nouns. We would use particular noun oriented suffixes. When we want to make it adjective, we would take only adjective oriented suffixes, and if you want to make it a particular word verb, we would take verb oriented suffixes only. So be careful and do apply suffixes in your sentences, and then your vocab would keep developing. All right, this way I would meet you in the other video. Thank you.